Hello kids. So today I thought I might film the science experiment that I've sent home with a few of you, but I thought that more kids from the school would be able to benefit from it as well. So you're going to need just a few materials for this experiment, but they're not too hard to come by. One of them is a plastic bottle. Okay, so any big drink bottle or small drink bottle will work, but it just must have this small thin lid. Then I'm going to need some balloons. Okay, I brought two just in case one of mine pops, which might happen. So I've got two balloons. You need some ice in a container. You'll need some cold water filled up, ready to go. You'll need some boiling water. I've just boiled this kettle, so this water is nice and hot, so an adult will need to supervise for the whole time. And you'll also need two empty containers, and these containers will need to be able to fit your bottle inside. Okay, so you can check that as well. The first step is to make sure that your balloon is nice and stretched out. So give it a little bit of a stretch on the mouth. Be careful not to break it, but that's why it's important to have some spare balloons. And blow it up a few times as well to really stretch out that balloon, and that'll make sure that the activity goes really well for you later on. And it makes some funny noises as well, so that's pretty fun. After you've blown up your balloon a few times, what you're going to want to do is take your plastic bottle and very, very carefully, Mum and Dad, you're going to have to help with this one. You're going to place your balloon over the top of your lid, and you'll see it hang like so. And what we're testing today is looking at hot versus cold air and what that might look like. So we've put that inside a bottle. So this bottle is filled up with air, and you can see when I press the bottle, the balloon fills up a little bit. And that might give you a hint about what might happen during this experiment. So I'm going to take two containers, and in my green container, I'm going to pour all my ice in very carefully. And to make sure this works really well, it might be a good idea just to take out a few of your ice cubes, because if you're like me, I've only got these giant ice cubes, so that doesn't really help much. But we want to make sure to make a nice cold ice slush. So we need to take our cold water and pour it over the ice. Then, in our other container, we need to take our boiling hot water. Now this is a step that the parents are really going to have to be careful with, because we don't want to hurt our little ones. So I'm going to take our boiling hot water, and I'm going to pour it very carefully in the container. I don't need to fill it all the way up. And it's really important that you find a container that's good with hot liquids, because otherwise this might not work out for you. If you feel the water's too hot for your child, you might just take a little bit of cold water just to add it to it, just in case there's any accidents that happen. We want to prevent those. Now we have our two containers, so we have our hot container and we have our cold container. We're going to start off with the hot container, and we're going to see what happens when we put our bottle with a balloon into our hot container. Let's see. Have a look what's happening to our balloon. It's rising up in our hot liquid. Now you might just need to squeeze the bottle just a little bit, but the hot water should be enough to push that balloon up. And see, I'm letting go with my hands, I'm showing you, not holding on too tightly, and the balloon is blowing up in our hot water. So that means the hot air is condensing inside this bottle, and it's pushing our balloon up, and the air is stretching out within the bottle. If you feel pressing the bottle, you'll see that it's actually quite hard to squeeze now, because that hot liquid surrounding the bottle is expanding the air. I wonder, what do you think is going to happen when I put it in the cold water? You ask your kids, you ask them what you think is going to happen. Let's see, I'm going to shake off those little drops, and it might be a good idea to have a tea towel around to dry off anything extra, just to dry off all that hot liquid that was around the bottle. I wonder what's going to happen when I put it inside my ice liquid now. Let's stir it around a little bit. And as that liquid reaches to the top of the bottle, you can see that the balloon is going down, 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 and it's deflated. So what's happened here is the cold water has taken that heat and the hot air, and where it was expanded in the hot liquid, it's now settled down a little bit back to where it was before, and the balloon is deflated, and it's called condensing. So it's condensed the air down and taken it away from the inside of the bottle. Thank you so much for watching my science experiment. I hope you and your kids have fun practicing this at home. And just know that you can put the bottle in between both of the liquids over and over again and have a really fun afternoon. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.